Arsenal has a problem, so we've been having some serious debates. Kule believes that Arsenal's problem is his fans. So let's start from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I say it's fans, it's a similar kind of problem that United has, and it's actually a real dangerous problem because when your club gets tired, if the fans decide they want to get rid of something, the owners have to go ahead. So you can see, like now, we were supposed to have gotten Amarim at the end of the season. We got
Yeah.
him mid-season because the fans reacted because they were like, "Oh, 10 man, it's a fraud. He's a this, he's a that." And now we're battling relegation. We could have just finished this season around 8th or ninth and just calmly and quietly said, let's get Amarim in and let's start off. But because of this knee-jerk, what's the word, hysteria and lack of football IQ, they decided to do this. Amarim is a coach. He's not a magician, yeah? So it's the same shit. But we're not here to talk about Man United fans. We're here to explain why Arsenal fans have the same over-entitled behavior that could derail them because they have been getting consistently better and better every season. Not as fast as some fans. They're better this season than they were last season, and they're better last season than they were the season before. They are improving. But
okay, so Kule, let me disagree with you. Let me disagree with you, lad. Let me disagree with you, Kule. Kule, let me disagree with you. Last year, Arsenal was the best team in the EPL. This year, they're the third best team. Last year, they were the best, and they could have won the title, but they parked the bus against Man City, and they lost to Aston Villa. So to me, Arsenal,
Man City were the best.
No. What I'm saying is that Arsenal's best season was last year. This season,
Liverpool
they've dropped too many points.
Better than Arsenal last season.
No, but no. What I mean is that Arsenal they've devolved from last year. Last year they were in control position. Now they're reeling. I agree. I hear what you're saying. Arsenal has peaked. This season, this year, they're performing worse than they did last year. Before I go to Ukule, what would you say, Afolabi? Yeah.
I agree with you. It was obvious already last
You're
season.
just about the last 3 games. That's just the last 3 games.
No, but this year,
the next 3 games,
Arsenal is dropping a lot more points. Arsenal is dropping more points this year. So Kule, not only that, they're dropping more points, and at least last year they didn't start dropping points till April. Now they're dropping points in August, September, November, December. This year, Arsenal is not performing as well as they did last year. They're not. I think they've gone backwards. And also this year, they're not scoring goals from open play. They're not scoring goals from open play this year. They're scoring goals from corners. They don't score. They're scoring more goals from set plays than open play. That's a big problem. What do you think, Afolabi? Yeah.
They don't have a choice because
that remains that they're in the title race. For all your criticism, they're in the title race.
No. Every year they will be in a title race. But my problem
get away from it. You have to be good.
I hear what you're saying. What my only argument is that this year, Arsenal's performance is worse than last year. Last year, Arsenal was hands down for most of the season better than Man City. When they played Man City last year in March, they had a better team and they were afraid of Man City and they parked the bus.
Why would you say they had a better team? Who did they have in the team that's not
there? No, not a better team. They were playing better.
The players they were doing well. Like Odegaard was in form. Saka was in top form.
Season.
Arsenal was playing better.
Most Arsenal players they were in form.
They were playing
last
better.
season.
I think that Arsenal are still in the title race and it's not over.
Oh yeah, but Kule, the argument. Okay, so Kule, here's what I'm saying. I'm only addressing what you said. You said that this year Arsenal is better than they have ever been, and my argument is that no they were better last year.
Than they've ever been.
No, you're begging the question now, Kule. Let's go to Warif since he jumped in. Then we'll go to
okay.
Yeah.
Like what Mr. Kule was saying, or what he said. Last season, Arsenal players they were in top form. Okay, now this season they are struggling. Even what's it called? Odegaard is not in good form. He's not doing the way last season. So that Odegaard was making assists, even scoring. Saka was scoring, making assists. But this season, you discover that Odegaard is struggling. Saka is not in his best form like last season.
He's injured.
Okay, now that aside, wait, not that aside.
That's all.
Martinelli is not scoring goals. Last year he was scoring goals.
Yes. Even what's it called?
You don't have a striker. That's all your problem.
Before that, Mr. Kule, let me make a point. Somebody said something like it's only a fool that will be doing the same thing always and expect different results.
And also,
That's
let me
what
pause you.
Arteta is doing.
Let me pause you for a second, Kool-Aid. So here's the problem. Since they have no depth, this is why I say Arteta is a fucked up coach. You need to know that you need to have a striker. For not signing a striker, he should be sacked. Because, like you said,
did Arteta's father buy the club?
I'm not finished, Kool-Aid.
Did Arteta's father buy the club? Of course he wants a striker.
Kool-Aid, he hired Calafiori, which was a waste of money. If they know that Saka can get injured
Even
and they don't have a striker,
is a waste of money.
why is he not buying the right personnel?
Now. You don't think he doesn't want strikers? He wants strikers.
He's not doing it. He's not doing it, and I blame him.
If Arteta wants to sign strikers to put pressure on the board needs to come.
They signed them non-circumvention agreement, so they can't tell you the truth until they've left. He wants strikers. They won't give
we don't know the truth, but here's the thing: on the face of it,
that's the truth. That's the truth.
On the face of it, it's either
they did it to Arsene Wenger. It's not the first time the Arsenal.
Yeah, but here's the thing: then it's the owners. It's not the fans. It's the owners. Go continue, Larif. Yeah.
See, during Arsene Wenger's time, Arsene Wenger believes in what's it called? Believe in youth players, but Arteta does not believe in youth players. Okay, right now, let me say number one, maybe the board does not care about trophies. Because if they care about trophies, they would have signed players. Okay, Arteta now, what Mourinho told Arsene Wenger, that when Mourinho was in Premier League, I think in Chelsea, he said Arsenal's trophy is second position. There is no trophy for second position, but Mourinho used that against Arsenal because Arsenal is always coming closer to winning the league, and they never won the league. They always coming second. Now you are a coach. You've seen that your players are injured. If you really want to win a trophy, you cannot win a trophy with Arsenal right now is just like a car without a spare tire. We are like a car without a spare tire. Let me finish. Let me finish. If he has a mind, if he's a good coach, a good tactician like Diego Simeone or Ancelotti, he will tell the board that I need a striker. Give me this striker. And when he tells the board that I need a striker, and the board don't give it to him, and they begin to see that this is lacking, you see that they have to succumb. Right now, the problem with Arteta is that number one, Arteta is arrogant. He's stubborn. He wants to prove nonsense to the world that Kai Havertz that he bought, he can use it to use him to win trophy.
They won't give him.
Listen, Arteta, Kai Havertz can never give you a trophy, but he can give you. You can win match with Kai Havertz, but he can never give you a trophy when the talk gets going.
Yeah, let me give you an example, Kool-Aid.
Here's the difference.
Here's the difference between Arteta and Mourinho and Guardiola. Mourinho and Guardiola, they are real men. They stand up to the owners and they say, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Arteta is a bitch. I'm not finished, Kool-Aid. Arteta is a bitch. Arteta is too passive. He's too passive. No, if you're the manager of a team, you have to control the team and control the owners. Arteta doesn't have that ability.
You are bound to non-disclosure agreements. You cannot say if there's a problem.
Forget about non-disclosure.
No, you can't. Mourinho did that to Chelsea.
Kool-Aid, what kind of fool would sign a non-disclosure in which they don't have control over their team? Mourinho would never say. Mourinho would never.
Not that they don't have control over it.
Mourinho would never. Mourinho would never
saying that. That's not what I'm saying.
Kool-Aid, that's not fun.
Kool-Aid, let me finish this.
Don't let me talk. Say what you want to say now, but you're misquoting me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying.
Let me tell you, Kool-Aid, you're not even saying anything. You're jumping around. You're equivocating.
No. You're jumping to conclusion and you're putting words in my mouth that I never said. And I never said
Let's go on. Let's move on. Afolabi, move on. What do you have to say, Afolabi?
The problem I have with Arsenal, why spend 150 million pounds on Declan Rice when clearly your problem...
Was it 150 or 100 million pounds?
100 million.
It was 100.
100 million pounds.
When your priorities lie in the striker position, I think that money was wasted. They didn't need Declan Rice.
And then they signed Calafiori.
It just made us now more defensive. And then you are depending on Kai Havertz, who Chelsea was willing to let go to score your goals. I think Then
they bring a backup. They bring Sterling as a backup for Saka. That is rubbish, man.
Why can't they go out and buy an expensive winger or a quality player? It's the owners.
That is why we are blaming Arteta. That's why we are blaming Arteta.
And then if you look at last season,
Kool-Aid, they spend money. Kool-Aid, they spent 100 million pounds on Declan Rice.
Yes, and then
they're spending money. They're spending money on rubbish.
They're not giving him correct players that he wants. I'm telling you, 2 years down the line.
You tell them the kind of player you want.
Arteta is not a silly boy. He knows he needs strikers. He doesn't want a 31-year-old English layabout like Sterling. He wants a top winger. He wants an next striker.
All right. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Biodun? Let's move on. What are your thoughts, Biodun? Yeah.
Okay. So I think my thoughts are it's a slippery slope. If you look at this debate analytically, yes, Arteta is to be blamed in one component. Simple. But if you look at it holistically, the board of Arsenal is the biggest problem because
I think so. It's not the fans, it's the board. Yeah.
You have to make these shots available. Look at PSG. PSG went out this transfer window to buy Kavisa Kvaratskhelia for £70 million because they knew they needed a good winger. Arsenal, the thing with Arsenal is they just tell Arteta, this is the amount of money we can budget for this transfer summer window. You can use this money to buy whatever you want. But that's why I say it's Arteta's fault because they gave him the money that.
Why did he buy Declan Rice? Why did he buy Declan Rice?
He now bought players
to South America.
He bought players that did not click. He bought players that inadvertently the transfer did not pay off. Look at he tried to buy
Calafiori. Why are you buying Calafiori? You're buying.
If you are building a team, you build a team in football. They call what they call a spine. If you want to win a league in the Premier League, you build a team based on spine.
Central defense, CDM, and midfielder.
Which he bought Raya. You see that with regards to the goalkeeping department, they don't have any issue. From the defense line, he had Gabriel and this guy.
Yeah, Gabriel.
So Saliba. The issue with his team now is the left back position. He had Tierney, he had Zinchenko. None of them are really playing to the optimal potential of what he's expecting in that position. So he went out to buy Calafiori. And looking at it now, those three players now, you can't solidify that. Say that position is locked.
And they're suffering in CDM.
Look at the midfield. In midfield, he had Partey, he has Odegaard, he has Rice. So the midfield
Marino.
So
but they need a CDM. They need a CDM. Who's their CDM?
That's all. On the left.
So the attack he's trying, he needs to work on, and I know that is the next step of what he wants to do. But before he wants to get that attacker, he needs to solidify that left back position. But where I feel he got it wrong was to buy Havertz. I'm not against him buying Havertz. I'm happy that waste of play.
Yeah, let me tell you guys something. Havertz cannot play.
Before Ishak went to Newcastle,
Havertz can't play for Germany. He can't start for Germany. Havertz cannot start for Germany.
This guy in Sporting, Gyökeres is available for 70 million euros. You can buy Gyökeres. There were young strikers that were available, but decided to buy Havertz. It's called Champions League.
So basically, what you're saying
it's a 50-50 blame. The blame should go to Arteta, and the blame should go
so what you're saying then is that Arteta is not spending. He's not spending the money that they gave him wisely. You know what? It's like me giving my wife money to buy food, and she brings home 30,000 naira treble and 10 naira yam. I give my wife 40,000 naira, and she brings 30,000 treble and 10 naira meat. Like when we used to go, remember when we used to go to Amala Shita? Somebody ordered 300 naira a pound of yam, 10 naira meat. Come on.
After I stomach.
The money players that he needed, instead of to choose one or the other. That's the difference between Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Arsenal is like, choose one or the other. Oh, you choose the wrong one, you mess up, it's your fault. Man City will be like, you can have both, and let's see what happens. That's the difference.
Okay, also, meanwhile,
I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed
for a quick second. Very quick second. Man City is now Man City is fourth in the league now. The people need to watch Man City, because if they're not careful, if Man City
they just signed a defender today.
If Man City finishes ahead of Arsenal this year, then Arteta must go.
Falabi wanted to say something.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Falabi. Sorry. Yeah,
I'm a little disappointed in Arsenal because last season Manchester City was their problem. This season Manchester City has dropped off.
He's fumbling.
And then Liverpool has a new coach who is supposed to spend time to bed in. Arsenal take advantage of that.
Don't forget.
I'm telling you.
Now they have Liverpool to contend with. Look at the game against Brentford, Liverpool-Brentford. It took Darwin Núñez from the bench to win that game for them. Arsenal don't have that kind of luxury.
We don't have at all.
Nothing.
have patience, you would have sent the guy away. You'd have said, get him out.
We don't have Mr. Kunle. We don't have. Arsenal does not have.
Last season. He was rubbish.
Mr. Kunle, you are seeing why it's calling him black. I'm surprised.
And the Liverpool
Arteta was hired in 2019. Arteta was hired in 2019.
They patiently waited for him to get better.
Mr. Kunle does. Arsenal has a bench.
Arsenal don't have patient fans for a kind of player like
you. You
are not answering my question. That's not the question.
Mr. Kunle, to be fair, Mr. Kunle, Arsenal fans have been patient enough.
Mr. Kunle, you don't have to answer my question.
Let Biodun speak.
Does Arsenal have a bench, Mr. Kunle? Right now, would you say Arsenal have a bench?
We're going to go to your question.
They're very thin.
We're going to go to your question, but let Biodun finish what he was saying about the fans of Arsenal. Yeah.
So to be fair, if you look at it, I think Arsenal fans have been quite patient enough.
Very patient.
They enjoyed the era of Arsenal.
We are still patient.
Building the Emirates Stadium. They were finishing fourth consecutively to pay off their loan for the stadium they built, which they have successfully done. Now they want to start winning trophies, and you can't expect them to be paid. Yes, I agree. I know the angle Kule is coming from. I understand that they don't have the spending power that bigger clubs provide for them. They don't have that. That one is not an argument. But with the little resources that they can generate, they should be able to. Arteta should be able to give them.
They should have even gotten Ivan Toney, who went to Saudi Arabia.
Even go to smaller team, go to Division 1. Can get some good players there that can deliver. Look at Bournemouth.
Get Clivert.
Yes, go to Bournemouth.
Oli Watkins from Aston Villa.
Aston Villa, yeah.
When the guys get players, you can never blame the coach alone. The coach can take some blame, but never 100% of the blame.
Can I add one thing? Arsenal has lost the best young striker in England, OB. That guy is tearing up the junior league. They lost a unbelievable striker.
They took us to court.
We offered him more money. Now we offer a 18-year-old £50,000 a week.
He's an Igbo man.
Offered an 18-year-old £50,000 a week.
He's an Igbo man.
I thought he'd have gone to Chelsea, Igbo man.
You should be collecting pocket money now, not salary.
So, Biodun, here's the thing I have to say.
£50,000 a week. That's so Biodun,
OB is the best striker at the age of 17 and below in the world. In the world.
Said is about to join.
He's the best in the world.
I don't think Amrin wants him to be part of this shit show of this season. He just wants to keep him for
next season.
Which is good because OB is going nowhere. Man U has the best junior striker in the world.
And also Kone, that defensive midfielder that's 17 in Africa is also very good.
Just to add, to be fair, I think the only thing, one thing I want to blame Arteta for is, do you know one thing I want to say? If you look at Pep Guardiola already knew players that do not suit his team. Look at Sterling, Denko,
Jesus.
We're not going to.
They were booted out.
He knew that their mentality cannot change. The way they play cannot be improved. He booted them out.
That's tactics.
Unknowingly went to buy those players. And those players that he brought into us now, they can't even start for us.
Tokumbo.
Let me tell you,
not Tokumbo, Nigeria youth.
He went to buy those.
You guys, let me tell you.
That one is not even Tokumbo.
No, Jesus is not playing anything in Arsenal. Zinchenko is not playing anything in Arsenal. So what are we saying?
Collecting money.
No. But can I say something, guys? Can I say something? Let me show you how badly Guardiola wants to win.
At least we bought only.
Hold on, you guys. I want to say my joke. Guardiola's wife said, "You have to leave Man City." He divorced his wife. That's how you do as a real coach. That's how you do as a real coach. He told his wife, "I'm not going anywhere." Even though his team is losing, he's staying steady. He told his wife, "Bye-bye." You see what I'm saying?
Instead of me to leave Man City, I leave you.
Like that, just that. I think I'm sure if you go and check, somebody had a boyfriend or a girlfriend called Keith.
Oh yeah, that was the real problem. Yeah, good one. You guys, good show. So we'll just do freestyle now. Let's start off with. Okay, no, let's start off with Warif. Any thoughts? We'll just do freestyle now. What are your thoughts about Arsenal?
My own is that Arteta should try and get this. Right now, he has gone to sign another midfielder again. Once from Real Sociedad. Our problem is not midfield. Our problem is if you can get a good striker, a big striker.
Or a winger, a left wing. Bring a left winger. Yeah, a winger.
Striker. Yeah. Our problem is not midfield. Our problem is striker.
In general, they should bring a forward and someone who can score.
Warif.
Yeah.
I don't keep
was available alone.
The only X factor Arsenal has is Saka. Once he's not in Arsenal, something is not just
their most important player.
No Arsenal, no Saka, no
That's
Arsenal.
That's the only X factor. And now he's injured.
He's our oracle. He's our oracle.
but that shows, you know what though? That shows that there's a problem with the team, because if one player, same thing with Man City. Man City has adjusted now, and Haaland has stepped up. And also Man City
even
now has
Chelsea.
Savio and De Bruyne have stepped up. You see what I'm saying? So Man City has depth.
Amad Diallo.
Yeah, Diallo. And even this guy is playing well for Man City now.
There's no Y factor. There's no Y factor in that.
No, so what I'm trying to say is if you look at City now, Savio is now there, and Doku is doing better, and what's his name?
That guy is wonderful.
And De Bruyne has stepped up his game, and also Haaland is now increasing his work rate. So it seems like Arsenal doesn't have that type of flexibility where players can step up.
No leaders, no leadership.
Yeah, no leadership.
That is why it's killing Chelsea. All of them are so inexperienced.
Oh yeah, Chelsea is young. But let me tell you something. This guy is the real deal, man. This guy is unbelievable.
Palmer.
Palmer doesn't shoot. He passes the ball into the net. He makes passes.
He's flexible. He's a trickish player. He's very slicky.
Do you remember that goal that Zidane scored, the penalty against Italy? Remember that cheeky goal he scored where he flicked the ball to the... That's the way Palmer scored.
Now why are you doing like this now?
Yeah. But what I want to say about Palmer is...
What of Ahmad? They should say Ahmad.
Palmer is there.
I want
Maybe I'm wrong.
You want Marcus Rashford.
I think Palmer has surpassed Gascoigne. He's England's most skilled player ever. That boy is good. Palmer is good, and it's natural.
Man is having a problem now. Onana is becoming a headache to Man Onana. Look at the committed the goal.
It's not Onana, it's banana.
Did you see on our latest show? I said, "Oh no, Onana." Oh no, Onana.
That ball, I don't understand. They would have used the second keeper that they used against us now.
But I think they should give Bayinda a run of games. I think he's actually better.
Onana is becoming too comfortable in the post. That's just it. They should give him a challenge.
Look at the second keeper against Arsenal. Arsenal had 12 corners.
Yeah, that guy is good.
He was able to deal with
that
it.
That guy is good. That is good.
Man, you should bring that Nigerian keeper, the Nigerian keeper from the World Cup.
That is into betting. Okay. What's his name?
Stanley
Wabali needs to change his agent. He needs to change his agent. That his agent is not doing well.
Stanley's bad.
No, they need Peter Rufai. Peter Rufai.
What do you guys think of our new coach, Steph? Our new super.
Okay, let's talk about that now.
What is that? Waste of money.
I don't know much.
Waste of money.
Was one of the former Super Eagles as the new coach, or is it what's the new one? What's the new deal now?
Who's the coach? Give us the background. Afolabi, give us the background.
He's one Malian guy. I don't even know his name. They said he had a good run of games with Mali, and that he played for Mali before.
Afolabi, when he's with the players say, "Coach, what should we do?" No speak English. Speak French.
It was because of Mali last AFCON that when they cast Mali out, they were pouring water on his head that the video was trending.
Let me tell you what I think.
I think the problem is going to have is if all those coaches, all those players like Osimhen and co, if they will respect him, because it's not.
You have a problem with Osimhen. That's what I wanted to say. You have a problem with Osimhen.
Ego's problem.
Okay, we're gonna go back to you, Said.
NFF said they are paying him $55,000 a month.
Story.
Can I say something? Guys? Let me say something.
The money has layer of this thing before it comes to you.
They padded the money.
Two things. Two things. They want
monthly for what?
Two things. Hold on, guys. Two things. They want someone that they don't pay much. Also, the NFA, they don't like real managers who control everything. They like him because he'll say yes sir to them.
Yes, sir.
And they can't hire a manager. They can't do deals I'm sure out of that $55,000, some $15,000 or $20,000
NFF members.
Okay, so can I say Nigeria NFA is like Arsenal? They don't care about winning. It's just about making money. I'm serious. It's the same thing. They don't care about winning. They don't care about winning. Okay, you guys continue.
God help us in this AFCON.
So Afolabi, you can direct
everything
now.
It's not about AFCON, it's about qualifying for the World Cup.
I don't have hope. We're in a treacherous situation. I don't have hope about the World Cup.
So we know our games. We have to
win all our games.
Calculator. We can't even afford to draw.
Now. We can't afford to draw. We have to win all our games.
We have to win all the remaining games. And I don't see us doing that.
They would have just allowed the Guavon to
when continue is the next game? So we need to start following the qualifiers. When is the next game?
I think it's in
I'm not too sure.
Is it February or so?
Okay, we'll follow it. We're gonna follow that. Okay. All right, so I'm finished. We can keep talking. I feel like you can direct everything. I'm gonna be watching Trump.
Let's hear from Said. Let's hear from Said about Arsenal and
Arteta. We forgot about you. Said was prepared. No, wait, Said, you were prepared.
Said just got back from Washington. He attended the inauguration.
Okay, our next match is with Zimbabwe and is on the 24th of March.
Okay, so let's go to Said. Said is just back from preparing for a beer apologist.
Welcome back, Said, from the beer apologist.
Okay, so what are your thoughts, Said, on Arsenal and Nigeria?
If I'm going to talk about our own national this time, I think everybody quite agree. Even my friends here, they quite agree that the same problem Arsene Wenger has during those believing that one of those something. I think we can't rely on that. Everybody knows now that we need a top 9 striker, a box striker.
A fox in the box.
It is crystal clear. There's no. Now we are hearing that he's bidding for Osimhen or something. That is how we will be able to February 5.
You'll be pricing until they are pricing meat in the market.
We end up not buying anything. Anything.
No, what I think,
I don't understand.
Said, what I think is that when Arsene Wenger was coach of Arsenal, David Dean was the chairman. He really supported Wenger because there were a lot of French players, Robert Pires, Patrick Vieira, Emmanuel Pereira, Henri,
Will Todd.
He gave him free hand to buy the players.
Those are men
who win things for him. So, but I don't think it's the same thing. It appears Arteta is facing a little bit of restriction.
But in the end, Aston Wenger stopped getting money. When they were building the stadium, they stopped giving him money. That's why he also had to get. So he had the same problem.
Arteta should look into this feeders team, under 23 boys.
I think it's clear. Arsenal doesn't care about trophies, the owners. They just want to make money.
I agree with you.
I don't think they actually, they just want to be at that top 4, going to Champions League.
Businessmen. Collect their allowance for qualifying for Champions League. They are businessmen.
Quarterfinal, like all these stages.
Stan Kroenke.
Chelsea can win Champions League and Premier League with different coaches because the system works. Arsenal can't do that because the system doesn't work. United can't do that because the system doesn't work.
The owners, they are selfish.
Different coaches, you win the league. Barcelona, different coaches, you win the league. So when you look at that, if you focus on the players or on the coach, you're not focusing on the problem. And I know
Mr. Kunle, Old Trafford, they need to do proper job in that stadium.
It's a problem with American
all over in Old Trafford.
American culture is like this.
Their roof is leaking.
Paymaster, like an Arab paymaster, they wouldn't have the problems they're having.
Yes, now.
Qatari all the American-owned clubs are run the same way. Just milk the club, maximize profit.
And the owners of Arsenal, they have a basketball club. And they have a football club.
United is run as a profit, yes.
Man City has the money. They have Arab money.
They've signed 4 players.
Also PSG has money. PSG has money.
Once the it's Qatari, they are backed by Qatari. Look at all the clubs owned by Americans, Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea. Arsenal.
Okay, you guys, what's wrong with Barcelona? Why do they keep drawing or losing to small teams? And then they beat
Barcelona. They are using small engine to pull heavy truck. Those boys, they don't have the capacity to play all-round pressing football.
No, but that's too much. That
they are still young.
They are very negative and defensive.
What they do to those backup players. They know that they are small boys, they are small children, so they give them man-to-man marking, match their leg, kick them. Those guys will be afraid.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I think Barcelona will win. They'll win Champions League, but they're not going to win La Liga. Yeah,
they need a tough nuggety player.
My prediction is that Liverpool.
Physicality.
What did you say? Saeed? What did Saeed say? You said lie for what?
Barca can't win Champions League.
Barca can't win Champions League.
Barca's going to win Champions League.
No.
Is it Arsenal that will win it? Is it Arsenal that will win it?
Liverpool. That's Champions League.
Who's going to win Champions League? Who's going to win Champions League?
They are doing well in Champions League now.
Liverpool or Arsenal will no, not Arsenal. What I meant to say was Barcelona will win Champions League.
Liverpool or Arsenal. Arsenal will shock the world.
No way.
You know when they do die by fire? Is it with Kai Havertz? Now you people see the wonderful thing that Thomas Tuchel did.
I was about to say they should win the FA Cup. I just remembered
people think it's the FA Cup.
No, we are out.
Wait.
But see, can we talk about Bournemouth?
Let me say this, please. You people think it's easy to win Champions League with Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, and Messi?
Champions League is for men.
Thomas Tuchel is a genius.
They can't win.
Thomas Tuchel is a genius.
Champions League is for men.
Champions League is for men. Yes.
Who is Tuchel training? Who is Tuchel coaching?
England.
Okay, yeah, but what I'm saying, Champions League is going to be either Liverpool or Barcelona. Let me tell you, Barcelona has a good team, but they're stretched themselves too far. They use too much energy.
Yeah, you can't run like too much right pressing.
And also this Hansi Flick guy, Hansi Flick, he also makes them. You know what? Also, Hansi Flick, he needs to reduce their training load because even when they don't play, I hear that his training sessions are too intense. He needs to relax those guys in training.
Yes,
because of the kind of football he plays. He plays high tempo.
Okay, so we only have 2 minutes.
I think that football is a problem towards the end of the season, but I think that if you play high energy football, beginning of the season you dominate. End of the season is a problem.
You need a large squad of young players.
And also these guys need. Also, they're missing once Olmo starts starting again. Barcelona's going to be unbeatable once they get Olmo back 100%.
But what's the latest about Olmo?
No news for now.
They registered him now. They registered him.
Yeah, but
they registered him.
But he's not starting. He's not starting right now. He plays like 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Once they get Olmo involved, they're going to be unbeatable. Okay, take us out, Falabi. No, actually, today, Beardo will take us out.
Sorry, guys. My next team is Arsenal and Bournemouth. I'm supporting Bournemouth right now and Arsenal.
I support
I love those guys.
Forest. Nottingham Forest must stay. Nottingham Forest must stay. Cliver. Okay, so take us out, Falabi, because we're running out of time. Good show, guys. We'll come back on Friday.
Okay, wonderful show from Mustafa, Beardo, Kunle, Warif, and Saeed. It's bye for now. Have a wonderful
Good show, guys. Okay, there's only 30 seconds left.
Bye.
I hope we're not doing more shows. Bye.